What's interesting about it is with my dad,
Let's finish up real quickly. Last few moments of conversation. And make sure you have chosen who's going to present for your group.
Leading into Colorado, and what I remember in Colorado was that I fell out of the truck and I scratched my face and
Okay. Who goes first? Yeah, come on up. Okay, as always, when somebody's presenting, really want to be respectful, pay attention to what they have to say. Each group's going to get an opportunity to do their stuff. Do you have any confidence? Okay, all right. You just go ahead and talk through what is the story? That's what we want to hear. What's the story?
The story is about me and my dad going somewhere to Colorado and all that.
Okay.
And what I wrote is that me and my dad spent more time, 2 to 3 weeks together. And what I wrote down here is that what I remember in Colorado was that I fell out of a truck and I scratched my face. And that was really painful because it was glass that I landed on. Then we landed in different places like New York, Atlanta, Chicago, Florida, etc. And before we went home, we went to Mississippi to go see my aunt before we went home. I was 5 years old when I scratched my face, and that was really scary. And we almost went to the hospital, but we didn't. We just put a bandage over my face. Yeah, that's probably it.
Great, thank you. So that's, I love, this is sort of a side comment. I love the idea of journey. If you're ever thinking about writing something, if you ever go traveling, the idea of a journey is just an awesome way to get started because so many novels are about journeys of one sort of another. Okay, come on up. I saw you really furiously scribbling that math, so I'm looking forward to this.
I don't know how to draw straight lines, that's probably what. I was trying to make sure it was on the blue graph.
You want to come up front? So you can point things out?
So yeah, this is my house. And but the story takes place over here. The story was me and my friend Gino, 5 years older than me. So we were over here playing basketball, and his mom told him to go back home to watch the house because she was leaving to go to work. And we went over there for about an hour and just sat, and nothing was going on. And they called us back over to play basketball. So we went back around there to play basketball, and we stayed over there for about 2 hours. And then we saw people walking suspiciously over here. So we went back through the alley to his house, and we tried to go through the back. That door was locked. Then we went to the front, and the door was kicked in. So then we went through there, and we tried to find stuff, but they took his game systems, his TV, his go-kart. Then we came back around here to see did anybody see something. And we saw somebody going through this alley over there. Saw somebody going through this alley with something covered up. So then we followed him and we find out that he had the TV, but we tried to get everything else, but they had already took off. So then we come back here and call the police and do insurance, pay for all the stuff taken.
Right, so what did that make you feel when you, first when you saw the suspicious characters?
Suspicious.
Whatever you said.
Yeah, I felt, I ain't know what was going on. I wasn't really paying no mind. I just didn't like the way he was just walking. I didn't like him. And it was dark outside. It was like 8:30. When the street lights were on and stuff. So.
Yeah. Yeah, darn.
Okay, so what happened to the guys that you caught that had your stuff?
Oh, Ace is my friend. We were about the same age. His uncle, like everybody around our neighborhood is real cool with each other. So his uncle had came out and stopped the dude that tried to go through his backyard, and they beat him up.
Okay, one more. What is a trap?
A trap is a place where they sell narcotics.
Oh, okay. Put it on there.
Okay, great, thank you.
Yeah.
I was like,
All right. What do you got for us, Joe?
Oh, well, I have a disproportionate, but like, you know, that's like the Schnooks on Clayton Road. My house is right here, and like Greg's house is like over here with him. So my story is about him on this hill, like right here, right by my house, and I was racing like scooters with these one kids, and I was riding down, you know, like, and I like a rock, like hit my front wheel, and I'm not blind, and I did like a front flip, like rolled on the ground, landed it, and you know, I still fell over at the end, and I like scratched all my elbows and all that, but I felt like, you know, I just did a front flip, and then, you know, my second feeling was I had to go back to my house because I was bleeding.
All right, thanks, Joe. Got some more? How about this front row here? All right, we got another one?
So I wasn't born here, but I grew up here because when I was born, I lived on Willow Lane in Kirkwood, and we lived in a big house. But then my parents got a divorce, and so we moved. So here's my map, and that's my house. And then I had two crazy neighbors. One was a rocket scientist, and this neighbor had the same house as us, and we had to share a driveway, and it was not fun. Okay, and so then there's a bunch of irrelevant houses, and then there was a school which I had to walk to, and then there's irrelevant houses on the other side of the street. And then right across from us was the police and fire department, and you could go down through here, and you could go into the little thing and buy sodas in the soda machine for 50 cents, and it was fun. And then there were 2 stores right by us, and then a bunch of irrelevant houses, and then a big store which everybody went to on Fridays called Hannity's. It's like Starbucks, but for Kirkwood people. Okay. So here's the story. So the police and fire department, I thought they were really cool. We had a very small town, by the way. It was called Glendale, and so that's why they're combined. And so the fire department was a little bit stupid, and they were a little bit bored, and so they would take a spinny chair and they would roll it outside into their driveway, and they would duct tape one of them into the spinny chair, and then take the fire hose and put it on the spinny chair, and it would go really fast, and it was not safe, and they fell a couple times, and they made the street really wet, and it wasn't cool. And so we would go over, and one time we asked them can we have a turn? And they were like, no. And so I got mad at them, and I felt really jealous and envious, and that was the last time I ever talked to them. The end.
Okay, so tomorrow, or the next class, I'll give anybody who wants to present additionally an opportunity. Thank you very much.
I got it shaking for a moment.
Really enjoyed it.